Donnie's lobster, right here. Get off my dress. The special edition. Dottie losing it. Not that Margot didn't lose it years ago.
Margot never had it.
That control room's going nutty back there. What do you think the control room's doing?
And now the news. In national news, Monica Lewinsky has fired her renowned lawyer, William Ginsburg, in an attempt to head off an indictment of perjury. Lewinsky's new lawyers, Jacob Stein and Placeris, I think I did that.
Placeris? Fabulous! Your camera's beckoning.
Don't make me rip off your wig. That's yours.
Back to you, Doc.
Were chosen for their ability in negotiation with Republican lackeys.
Wow! A fitness trainer from Apple Valley, Minnesota, claims that her health care organization failed to diagnose her breast cancer for 3 years and denied her request for further tests and denied access to a breast cancer specialist despite her more than 100 phone calls. Vice President Gore stated, "This is not managed care, it is managed costs." Back to you, Mother Teresa.
What? Oh. And in city news, Ed Miller, famous drag queen, was arrested after a domestic violence incident in Minneapolis.
My goodness.
Yours, you filthy whore.
The $10 Viagra pill. Oh, listen up. This will be good for you. The $10 Viagra pills are giving Minnesota healthcare plans and issuers new dilemmas. For instance, do insurance companies need to pay for the pills even if their costs skyrocket? The healthcare programs say they need more time and information to decide. Back to you, Xrivia Hollander.
Good for me. I'm not the one who dates 80-year-old men. Like some people we know. Anyway, in the weather, major storms have been happening, including tornadoes. Isn't that interesting?
A new phone service would provide a high-speed connection for voice, video, and data, while offering a new method of paying for service based on usage rather than flat fees. Back to you, Linda Lovelace.
Well, you know about flat. And now, for an entertainment report, here's Obertha Hill.
Oh, Obertha Hill here with the entertainment report. Now, if you're looking for a film to see, I can recommend 2 films, A Study in Grandiosity, The Horse Whisperer versus Godzilla. You choose. Will it be Robert Redford or a giant Godzilla monster? I'm lost. From the beginning. We have Gay Pride coming up, and don't forget Lounge Lizard I Know on the 23rd of June. Vicki Lee Newman. You might enjoy seeing her at the Lions Pub, 8:30 to 11:30. There's no cover charge. And Obertha Hill might even make a cameo appearance. You never know. That's it today from Entertainment by Obertha Hill. Back to you, Dottie and Margot.
Thank you for that riveting report, Roberta Hill. And let us say that I would like to welcome you to the Get Off My Breast News team. And thank you for joining us on our newscast tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Remember,
yesterday is history.
Tomorrow's a mystery. And today is a gift. Thank you and good night.
Thank you.
Oh, my goodness, that Obertha certainly is an asset to this team. She's just fabulous.
Locomotion, locomotion.
Ever have those days when you just can't get out of bed and the hill you climb just seems just too steep? Well, for those days, and to help you get up that hill, turn on Get Off My Dress, because life isn't always pretty.
Cheers. Cheers. You are such a bitch. He's making fun of people. Oh, well, it's all right. I love you or I wouldn't be here.
Oh, Martika, I'm so glad you came over.
I am too.
We've talked long and hard about you without, I've stabbed you in the back for years. It's so fun to finally be able to say these things to your face.
Well, you know, it's a good thing I have a rhinoceros skin because it's the only way I can deal with your barbs.
Oh, excuse
That's all
me.
right. Oh, my goodness. What a slut.
Knockers up.
Speaking of sluts, what about that Monica Lewinsky? I can't believe she just changed lawyers. If you ask me, she's just doing them.
Monica. All this talk about
Well,
Monica.
you know, girls, when you have the chance to do somebody fun and exciting, you do it. You know, who cares what?
That's what I've always liked about you,
I think those
Martika.
Republicans are paying her money.
That's what everyone's always liked about me.
That is gossip.
Because that's the only way they get sex.
That's true. Old fogies, you know.
Old fogies is right.
Did we put the brandy in this? Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that. Oops.
Mum's the
We don't
word.
drink on this show. We're
Yeah.
good gals.
Right.
We don't drink, we don't smoke, and we hardly swear.
Shut up, you bitch. I don't know about them.
Wasn't
but I
that just
swear.
horrible about that woman in Apple Valley? When her healthcare system didn't, well, they didn't allow her to have any
That's
tests
terrible.
for breast cancer. She had breast cancer for 3 years after 100 phone calls.
Oh my God.
That's
Here
just
they are
horrible.
giving her that crap, and of course they'll give men Viagra.
Oh,
Like
Viagra.
a dick is worse than a breast. I mean, come on.
Well, I bet you anything she looked like Swiss cheese in there. That's disgusting.
Just shows you it's a male-run world. It's just tacky.
That's so true.
That's only because we haven't gotten into office yet, girls. And, you know, we could change everything.
We need to have a woman president soon. That would be fabulous.
Nice on, girl.
Who would you vote for? I like Barbara Carlson.
You like Cher.
Who would you vote for?
I think Cher would be a good president.
I don't think Madonna would do. She's too pretty. You need like a...
I don't know, considering who they've got in England, maybe we should have an ugly woman.
They take them seriously.
That's true.
I mean, everyone takes
They're
you
considered
seriously.
more businesslike, I guess. They can compete with the men better.
That's that male-oriented crap again. That's what I hate.
Well, I know, but you know, you gotta work from inside the system in order to change it.
Speaking of the system, did you hear that stuff about that drag queen? What was that news item? I can't remember.
Well, I don't know if that's true or not.
Oh, that's
I just
true.
don't know if that's true or not. But supposedly, he threw his boyfriend down the stairs.
Down the stairs? Ooh,
what I
that's
heard. It's
scary.
so terrible.
That's just scary.
Was it part of play?
Now that's a good point. Here, Martika.
Well, you know, here the gossip is.
No wonder you're so popular with a noise like that, girl. Jesus Christ.
Just call me Margot, please.
Don't call her later.
She's already got delusions of grandeur.
Hey, what was that article about nightlife in the
Did
cities?
you see this out? Oh, it just
Did you see that, Martika?
I don't
this
think
Out
I did.
magazine.
Out, huh?
When was it? When was it? Anyway, it was
1978.
June.
June of 78?
Now, they rated the 10 like best cities when at least we got in there. It's Minneapolis.
Yay!
We both got in there.
Well, we knew that.
I don't know about this hat business.
Well, we know you're big enough to spread over both of them, but
Shut up. See, always picking on me.
anyway.
She's jealous of your beauty.
Now, get
She
this.
should be.
They say we have no nightlife,
No, nightlife.
and the only celebrity we have is this Mark Addict.
Mark who? Who?
Who the hell
Mark
is that?
Addicts of behind Frosted Cheerios.
How the hell can he be a celebrity if we don't even know who the fuck he is?
Mark who?
Let's go back on that one. Yeah, they say like
God! No.
anyway. Yeah, this Out magazine says there's Mark.
Mark?
Anyway, this magazine says there's Mark Addix is the only celebrity we have. Mark Addix of Frosted Cheerios.
Mark, who?
I don't even know who that is.
I don't know who that is. Mark Addix, where are you and who are you? I just can't believe they do that.
Oh my
And
gosh.
what, no nightlife.
Well, the
We
city
have all-
pages was full of
We have-
entertainment and nightlife and everything.
Absolutely. We have the oh, if you ask me, it's just a friend of his.
Oh, that explains
But
everything.
think about it. We have that Minneapolis bar and cafe. Cafe and bar, Minneapolis.
Barnesville.
Oh, wonderful. Great places to eat.
Where is that?
There's always tricks.
Nicollet.
Minneapolis bar and cafe on Nicollet. Okay.
And there's always tricks. They redid their dance floor.
And Trix is fabulous. It's a fabulous.
Oh, and they've got burger baskets.
Well, you know what I'm really
Catch the burger
impressed
basket,
with
boy.
Is that in our city we have organizations for gay youth. I'm so impressed.
And I was listening to there too. At least they made that in there. District
I'm so
202.
impressed because there are a lot of places that don't have organizations for children, or I shouldn't say children, I should say youth.
You.
And here we do.
You had youth once.
We all did, but it's all gone now, isn't it, darling?
But I am impressed because gay youth, I would think they're going through such a tough time period to begin with, and then to have a gender preference that's not of the norm, it's got to be
And
difficult.
you know what? The one thing that's good about it is that they are coming into the world at such a good time
Because we're on the TV. Yay! Hi, youth. Anyway.
we don't want to scare them. darling.
Last but not least, speaking of magazines, did you read the next week article after we had that thing about us on the city pages?
What? We were in the city pages.
Oh, we were in the city pages.
Oh.
That's right, I read that. It was fabulous.
Isn't it fabulous?
That JC
Oh.
guy, he's wonderful.
Oh, bad
JC.
daddy. He's a bad daddy.
Have you seen his legs? They're terrific.
I saw his chest.
Oh!
The episode when he jogged, it was wonderful.
One big wow for JC. Wow!
Anyway, the next week there was this big old dumpy bit of a bog. He was just evil. He looked like, and poor Mark Zeller.
Yeah.
He said that, he
Brad,
was like accusing Brad Zeller, who wrote the article.
Cute.
Fabulous man, and he's married, and he has a wife, and he's a wonderful person, and he's just as sweet and friendly. And that guy just trashed him all over that newspaper. Can gay people help it if they're more stylish?
No, but aren't we glad?
Aren't we glad is right?
Yes.
If it weren't for gay people, like there wouldn't be any kind of decoration.
Or like anybody would know what stylish is if it weren't for us.
We can't help it if
Absolutely.
we're more entertaining.
More talented, entertaining, brighter.
More childish, more silly.
I think he should come on our show, and then we'll just find out exactly where his crotch is on his body.
Well, the only problem is
Probably
we're
where his head should
arguing
be.
over whose lap he gets to sit in.
Oh, Brad and the
Who
other
gets
guy.
to sit on his
No, we could invite them both on. That'd be fun. But you're
And he's a wonderful person, and he's just as sweet and friendly, and that guy just trashed him all over that newspaper. Can gay people help it if they're more stylish?
No, but aren't we glad?
Aren't we glad is right?
Yes.
If it weren't for gay people, like there wouldn't be any kind of decoration.
Or like anybody would know what stylish is if it weren't for us.
We can't help it if
Absolutely.
we're more entertaining.
More talented, entertaining, brighter.
More childish, more silly.
I think he should come on our show, and then we'll just find out exactly where his crotch is on his body.
Well, the only problem is
Probably
we're
where his head
arguing
should
over whose lap he gets to sit in.
Oh, Brad and the
Who
other
gets
guy.
to sit on his
No, we could invite them both on. That'd be fun. But you're right. And I heard that person who complained about the show doesn't even own a TV set.
Really?
You know what I say to him?
It goes.
Get off my dress! Well, one big slurp of coffee?
Yes. Make it a good one.
Ugh. You make the best coffee.
It's a little like syrup, isn't it?
You know what? Did it come from the Queen of Cups? Because I've heard that place is fabulous.
The Queen of Cups, you've been there?
Well, you know,
It's right up on Central.
that show
Easy to
Off
get
My
to.
Dress did a fabulous interview. And
Did you see that
segment
one?
On that, it was marvelous. The
Oh.
place is great.
And the ownership there is not to be believed. And the service there is terrific. And the environment is so fun. You get to play the piano, I get to play the guitar.
Yes.
Oh, and they had board games. They had, I even hear they read your palm there.
They do, and they do tarot readings and all sorts of fabulous
Ah.
things.
Well,
How
has been
wonderful.
fun, and thank you
Let's
so
go
much
get some
for-
coffee at the
Let's go
Queen of
get some
Cups.
coffee.
What do you say?
Fabulous.
Sounds sounds great. Let's go.
Well, let's blow a drag queen kiss to our studio audience.
What a great
1, 2, 3. Mwah! Goodbye! Goodbye! Let's go get that coffee.
Right at the end of the hall.
I can see it from here.
It's fabulous. 105.
My goodness. Did you ever learn how to read?
Well, I know I did, but they kicked you out of school way early.
Too many pictures sticking together. My gosh, Daddy, I think this is it.
It's a library.
Oh, we're
I just
finally
love
here.
books.
Is this Quatrefoil?
Yes.
It is.
Well, hi, I'm Margo from Fargo.
Hi, Dottie.
Nice to meet you.
Lovely.
What a terrific joint.
Oh, I just love it.
Good enough. Hi, studio audience. We're here with some Quatrefoil employees or volunteers. I'll look at that again. Hi, everybody. We're here with Quatrefoil volunteers. My name's Margo from Fargo, and you're
I'm Don Yeager.
Don Yeager,
Abby Miller.
Abby Miller. Never mind.
Make me take you back.
I was wondering, okay, what is the exact address here at Quatrefoil?
1619 Dayton Avenue in St. Paul.
In St. Paul.
It's just off Snelling, kind of take the Snelling Avenue exit off 94.
Terrific.
Do you hear that, audience? Take the Snelling Avenue exit, not the Lexington as Margo did. Where are you at to go down the block?
Let's turn to the hours of Quatrefoil. What are the hours here?
We're open Monday through Thursday evening, 7 to 9:30, Saturday 12 to 4, and Sunday 1 to 5.
That's terrific. And tell me what kinds of things you have here. You've got books.
Well, we have a wide selection of fiction, nonfiction, GLBT books. We have videos and a large selection of periodicals, both current and back like 10 or more years.
Excellent. Now, you have to tell me, what is Quatrefoil? Where did the name come from? Do you remember exactly? Or any vague recollection?
Quatrefoil was a book published in 1950. It was one of the first books written in a positive tone about gays and lesbians, particularly gay men.
Okay.
The founder of the library, it was a very influential book that he read early on in his gay life.
Fantastic. And who was that guy?
Actually, there are two founders, David Irwin and Dick Hewitson.
Okay.
They founded the library in 1985. Dick has since moved to San Francisco, but David still lives in St. Paul.
Excellent. You know, I wonder, I'm curious, is that... No. Is that book Quatrefoil in the library, I wonder?
Well, actually, I pulled one out.
Oh, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is Quatrefoil.
We do have several copies of it. I think this is David's original form.
Oh, great.
David's original copy.
We can do that afterward.
We'll forget if we don't do it now. Won't we? I'm sorry.
You could have stayed there.
So many of the books are really part of David and Dick's original collection.
Excellent. Just fascinating.
Give it. killing a plant.
Sure.
So where do a lot of these books come from?
The original collection is from Dick and David. The books have, since then, the collection has grown pretty dramatically, and those are basically donations from the community.
Oh, that's fascinating.
If you wanted to donate, how would you go about doing that?
Well, you can just stop by and bring your books. We have a form that you can fill out if you care to, or otherwise you can give us a call.
Do you know the phone number offhand?
No.
We'll get that offhand. No.
Well, we can always put it in the show later.
Right on the roof.
Okay,
Right
well,
up front.
we'll do that question again.
Okay.
Yes, just
that-
ask
okay.
a whole bunch of questions they don't know.
But I don't even know.
We're here.
641.
0969.
That's right. 6410969. You
And
can
I'm sure a
remember
lot
that.
of people can remember the 6-9 part. Anyway, so how easy is it to get a card so you can check out the books?
Very easy. Memberships are affordable. $15 for students and $25 for individuals, and $35 gives you a household membership.
Oh, not bad. I could do that.
Fantastic.
And you'll have access to all the books and videos.
Videos too. So what kind of videos? Do you have a large collection?
Actually, they're right there. We have kind of a wide range.
Okay,
All right.
we can put those in.
Not
Travel over
yet.
there? You don't want to move? No.
You're just killing me. Okay,
You've got plenty of free parking, too.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
This is an old school building that was remodeled. We have one room in it, but there's lots of parking out there.
Now, you've been at this location for a long time, but it keeps moving with inside the building, isn't that right?
So where are you
Actually-
now?
Okay, actually, this is the third location for Quatrefoil Library. The original location was on West Broadway in North Minneapolis.
Oh, okay.
I would guess about 10 years ago they moved to this building up on the third floor. And then the library continued to grow. We needed more space, so now we're in the basement of the building. So this is our third location.
And we've recently remodeled, so it looks fabulous. We've opened up a lot of space.
It does look great. I noticed you have a few areas for people to read and do research.
Yes.
Do you have a lot of that?
Actually, we do have students from McAllister because we're very close, coming in, working on papers. And that's great because we have good reference materials as well.
A nice spot of coffee pot.
Yeah.
You can serve coffee, too?
We can.
Yep.
For all you addicted people out there.
The coffee drinkers, though, have to make the coffee because
Oh, I see.
Hear that? Make your own coffee.
the supplies are here.
That's terrific.
So you have lots of periodicals, like what type of magazines?
Well, we have everything from out to off our backs to...
Some historical magazines, the Madison Review. Is that how you say that?
Oh, yeah. Sure.
So who do you think is a good author these days?
Well, I just read a book by Morden, Ethan Morden, that I really liked.
All right.
How long has this been going on? That's not a recent publication, but it was a really good book.
And what about you?
favorites?
You're gonna have someone.
Oh, okay. Well, I hate being put on the spot.
Well, we could always cut you out.
Thank you.
Oh. What
There'll
are
be
these
this
coffees?
giant black spot.
Yeah.
No. These are really terrific. Look at how handy these would be.
And
My
they're
goodness.
absolutely free.
Are they really a quatrefoil?
Mhm, to
That's one
members.
more reason just to pop down.
Yeah.
Yeah, come down, get your membership card, and hey, you get a bag to carry it home in.
We do have some coffee cups also that we sell for $4 that have the
Oh, that's
quatrefoil
nothing. Most coffee cups are 10.
I noticed those. Those are just lovely.
Oh, they're great. All right.
Well, thank you so much for coming, for letting us spend time with you. And I hope a lot of people come, and I know I'll be coming back.
I'll bring all my friends. Ready to blow your
Great.
big drag queen kiss to our cable audience?
Sure.
1, 2, 3. Mwah! Goodbye. 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 Wow, look at all the terrific stuff.
Oh, it's just fantastic.
My
Oh, look,
goodness.
Monopolies of Love.
June Mail. Huh.
I
the
read
Beauty
this one
Queen.
years ago.
Here it is. Quatrefoil, I found it.
Oh,
All right.
fabulous.
I'm going to check this one out. You can check it out after me, Dot. Good enough?
You gotta be kidding.
Okay.
No, go.
Is there one more thing?
No, just go over there.
Well, this was just a blast.
That's fabulous.
We'll be back again soon. Goodbye, everybody. Bye, Quadrophile. Until next time. Goodbye.
Remember, visit your local library and expect. You know, I've just been having a bad hair day.
A bad hair day?
Yeah.
Well, honey, I know just the thing.
What?
Well, you raise your arms up to the skies. You sing ABC, ABC, and then DEF. Darling, I have beautiful, beautiful red hair.
Well, I knew I shouldn't have asked you about it, but I'll give it a try.
Okay, girl, you go.
Okay,
Concentrate
raise my
really
hands
hard.
up in the air.
That's right. Do you feel it, baby? Do you feel it, baby?
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling good.
Go, girl. You go, girl.
Sing, sing.
Oh, my goodness. There she goes. There she goes. Oh.
Well, it didn't work for me.
Well, that's what I try all the time. And you can, too. Just do your ABCs to a better hair day. Thanks for joining us. Mwah.
You think they'll put us on the air? I don't know. I've always wanted to be a radio personality.
KFAI. My goodness, I listen to them all the time. Oh, anybody home? Well, let's go in. This will be a treat. Oh, hey!
On in.
Oh, hi! This is KFAI. Oh, I'm so excited. This is that radio station,
It's
right?
that radio
Oh, and this is Dottie, the lovely Miss Dottie.
Enchanted.
You're having a 20-year celebration?
We have had a 20-year celebration. We are in the midst of our celebrating our 20th anniversary.
Isn't that incredible?
KFAI has been on the air for 20 years now.
On the air.
On the air for 20 years, yes. Broadcasting to the Twin Cities for, yes, we're very excited. We've been doing all kinds of things.
What was
And
that little jingle you said? Something about in your
20 years in your ears.
20 years in your ears.
That's right.
So, have you always been at this location?
No, we have
Okay.
not. We've been here for the last 6 years.
Oh, okay.
We started off at the Walker Church in the belfry of the church, and some of the programmers, the earliest programmers. On our current
No
studio.
bad. You don't
Well,
need
maybe
it.
it's a program.
How fun. They're actually, well, on the air right back here.
That's right.
It's terrific.
John Del Vecchio is on the air. We can go in and
John,
have
cool.
a conversation with him. He does a reggae show, Radio Antilles.
Oh, maybe you can hear it in the background.
Yes.
Fabulous music.
It is fabulous
Especially for
program schedule, and there's Friday, and he's part of a world music strip, but we got everything on this station, all kinds of stuff.
What's like a megahertz or kilowatt or do you
Well, we don't have too many of them.
No.
Our station,
Okay.
our station is 125 watts.
Oh, okay.
No mega or millis here.
No mega
But
million. Just
no.
keep it simple.
We
Right.
broadcast from the top of the Fauché Tower. You can see us.
Fabulous.
The little tower that could.
That's you?
It's around, well.
Terrific.
There's lots of other people up there too. But we're surrounded by taller buildings right now. It was one of the tallest when we went up there, but no longer.
Sure. Oh, that's great. Does that get in the way?
So there are certain parts of the Twin Cities that don't get us as well.
Do an exclusive sort of radio station.
Well,
Only
no.
certain parts, like
Yeah.
Lake Street, where I live.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, do you?
That's
Do you really?
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Do you have air conditioning?
At my house?
Yes.
No.
Oh, me either.
And in fact, the air conditioning is off here at the station until 3 o'clock, so you won't have the advantage of it here
Oh,
either.
no. Downstairs they have it.
Yes, you can run downstairs if you need to cool off.
So where does Fresh Air Radio come in with this? How does all that work?
Fresh Air Radio is the owner of the said station, so to speak, and that's a community board
Oh, okay.
that is the licensee of the station. And then the radio station itself is KFAI, and that stands for KFAI Fresh Air Incorporated.
Oh, excellent. You heard it here first.
Fresh air, a breath of fresh air. KFAI was planned to be a breath of fresh air when it went on the air, and I'd say it still is.
20 years and going.
20 years. And let me tell you a few fun things.
Sure.
We just won Best Radio Station by the City Pages. And
Congratulations.
thank you.
That's not easy either.
No, it's
You
not.
know,
We've
you
never
really have
done
to
it
have
before.
a commitment to the community, or to the, well, the community means Minneapolis.
That's of all
St.
the
Paul.
radios.
This is, oh, okay.
So not just the community. So we're very proud.
Excellent.
We won Best Blues Radio Program. Best, and a couple of our programmers won some awards. Eddie Berger, who's one of the jazz programmers, Best Alto Saxophone player, and Bob Feldman, who does Red House Records, also. So,
I really like
all
that
those
name.
awards. Yes.
You're just racking up.
We're just racking
That's
up.
just fabulous. If someone has some spare time, or they're maybe interested in broadcasting but just want to volunteer, what kind of volunteer things can they do here?
Oh, there's lots of volunteer opportunities. Of course, everyone on our air is a volunteer.
Okay.
So that's one of the most obvious volunteer opportunities. But there's lots of hidden volunteer opportunities. For example, you'll notice there's no one sitting in the reception chair right now.
Okay.
There's a spot right now. We need
There you go.
people to come in, help
This
answer our
chair,
phones.
you could be planted right here in this chair.
Right here, and reading all manner of guests who come to KFAI. Then we also need people to stuff envelopes, to serve on the board, to give us legal advice, to
There's lots of opportunities.
do things at events, self-service at events. There's lots of opportunities, and we really welcome volunteers.
What's that phone number that they could dial?
They can dial 341-3144, and
341
and the person that
3144.
That's right.
Okay.
And the person to talk to about volunteer opportunities is Eric Bailey, who's our volunteer director, extension 22.
22 for Eric and you.
That's right.
Any other how about if you did have a public service announcement? What are the guidelines or?
Well, actually, I'll take you back and you can have a conversation with
Fabulous.
the person
Great.
who does that. How that?
And we're filming you.
And this is Dottie, and they want to know about public service announcements. So they're filming.
Well, there must be some guidelines. As you know, you obviously can't push everything aside for hey, because someone called up on the telephone, right?
Right. So about public service announcements, they're under.
Okay.
You
If
were
someone
looking over
wanted
here.
to, put to some kind of announcement on the air, what would they do? Can they call up here? Are there guidelines? I mean, how would something like that happen?
Well, we do a lot on KFAI, but you do have to get it approved first.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Sure.
so the best way to do is call the station
Okay.
and talk to me. I deal with all the public service announcements and underwriting announcements, and then I'll tell you all the details about how it's done. Some of them are free and some of them are not.
Okay. Now, what is underwriting announcements?
Underwriting
I guess
is.
I got yellow hair.
It's like.
You have to explain it.
It is very yellow.
So,
Underwriting is, it's for nonprofit radio, which is what we are.
Okay.
It is similar to advertising, so
oh, I see.
it's all technicalities with the wording.
Right.
FCC kind of stuff. So you can promote your business over the air through underwriting.
That is so great. Thank you so much. Why don't we go and talk to the DJ now?
All right. Let's
Ooh, he's kind of cute. All right. We're going DJ.
Thank you, Dad.
Yes, yes.
This is John Del Vecchio. He's the DJ.
Hey, great music. Yeah. We have our own cable show and we're trying to feature KFAI.
That's cool.
It's a resource. Yeah.
Have a seat.
We have a cameraman. Can we film you?
Of course you can.
Oh.
I'm Mr. Cameraman. Camera.
John, what was your last name again?
Del Vecchio.
Del Vecchio. Ladies and gentlemen, isn't he hot?
I'm spinning Massive Attack right now.
Oh, excellent.
You've heard of Massive Attack? No? Maybe?
Wonderful music.
All right. This is a cool tune. This is called... I can't remember what it's called. Teardrop.
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 Massive Attack.
Yes. I spin reggae music here at KFAI.
You're known for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah.
How did you get into reggae? What attracts you to that?
I don't know. It's instinctive. I just
Bob
like
Marley, was he a big
Oh,
guru
yeah.
of yours?
Of course.
Yeah.
Y'all listen to Marley?
I love it. He's gone now, but
Yeah.
his music lives on.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah.
I got into him when I was in high school, which was in the late 70s for me. When did you graduate?
96. 78.
78?
She's an old cow.
I was. Well, there's support from your friend right there.
Our very close friend.
79 for me.
Oh, my goodness, you could be my younger brother.
Child of the 70s.
Child of the 70s. I love the 70s.
Yeah.
In fact, Melissa Manchester's at our station today.
Cool.
I haven't heard of her either for 20 years, but anyway.
Where did
We'll
your
cut
show
that part
air?
out. Oh, we're on MTN Studios, channel 33 in Minneapolis, every Saturday night from 10 to 11. Yeah,
Cool.
It's called Get Off My Dress.
Get off my dress. I don't get cable, so I.
We don't either. Which doesn't explain very much.
That's right. I don't.
There's no reason not to be.
We're just beauty school dropouts.
Excellent. Well, thanks for hanging out with me.
That was great. Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks for showing us around.
Cool.
Yep. John, he's our reggae man. Woo! No locks though. You got any
Yeah, I'm.
He's working on it.
Are they budding locks?
I'm working on my dress.
A big wow for John.
One big wow. Wow! Thanks, John.
Cool.
We're going to John's audience, a big drag queen guest.
Cool. I'll take it.
Fabulous,
Bye, John.
Let's get back to work.
All right, ciao.
Thank you, John.
Cool. Oh, so you've got 3 different studios?
Yeah, this is the production studio.
Oh, okay.
This is where we do all the stuff.
Oh, sure.
And then that's our iron.
Oh, I see. You can like put a tape together here.
That's right.
Do you run like a big reel?
No,
You don't.
we don't.
Okay. But you do get it all.
Yeah, we're moving more and more to digital tape.
Oh, okay. For sound quality or for?
Yeah, just,
Yeah.
be part of the way of the future.
Sure.
But there's lots of advantages to editing and stuff. It's all done on computer.
Oh, okay, sure.
Mhm.
Yep. Probably about as much. All right. Off we go. Bye, Don. Bye-bye. Over the last 20 years, have you noticed any trends at KFAI? Obviously you've moved.
Right,
You've
right.
moved here and you're going more towards digital.
What's your goal for the future?
And
Well,
the future?
what we would love to do is we'd love to have, I told you our signal is only 125 watts. We would love to have more power. We'd love to reach more people. One of the things we were able to do 5 years ago was get a second frequency over in St. Paul. So 106.7 is our frequency for listeners in St. Paul.
That's right.
And-
106.7
Right,
and is it 90?
and 90.3
in Minneapolis.
But the dream would be to have a larger, higher frequency that could reach more people, with just one frequency rather than having to have 2. So that's one of the things, we're looking into, and maybe someday we'll be able to do that.
Okay.
Also, I mentioned the digital technology, changes in technology, we need to keep up with that.
And you're staying in step with that.
And we're staying in step with that. And also just staying in step with the changing nature of the Twin Cities communities. We've got shows in 10 different languages and sort of a really wide diversity of communities. But, we have keep an eye out, and things change, and so we change.
Excellent.
Yes.
You're like a growing entity.
We are a growing,
living and breathing.
entity.
20 years old.
You bet.
A happy birthday.
Thank you.
Want to blow a big drag queen kiss to our cable audience? 1, 2, 3. Mwah! Goodbye, everybody. Bye. Bye. Thanks so much.
Thanks so
Taking
much.
time out in your day.
You bet. Good luck. I don't have
great
cable TV either.
Do that.
Oh, fun. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. Do you want my card so that you can send me?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. And now I think that's just about enough of you guys. What? Please. No. I got my...
a very special edition called An Interview with a Camera Person. Yay! My name's Margot from Fargo, and you are?
Christine Heikant.
Christine Heikant. Yay! One big wow for Christine Heikant. Wow! And you are, little miss?
Donnie.
Kristen, whatever got you into this business of photography?
That's a good question.
Was it beautiful ladies, perhaps?
actually-
Gorgeous men, and your family gave you a camera when you were 2.
It wasn't quite like that.
Oh, well.
But actually, I did do a project that I worked on for a while where I was photographing at beauty pageants a lot.
How fun!
Oh,
And
did they look
homecoming.
like us?
They did.
They did? They did.
That's scary.
That's horrible. You sure it wasn't a kennel club that you were filming?
Talk show,
A
maybe?
beauty pageant. How fun. Wow. So did you take like classes, or have you done a lot of your artist work on your own? Or was it a combination? I'll let you talk for a while.
Okay, well, yeah,
He has that problem.
I just ramble on.
I spent a lot of time in school.
Oh,
And-
okay. Excellent.
So I have a degree in journalism.
Oh, wow.
So that's where I started.
Oh, okay, sure.
And then when I got out, I just kept on working on my own projects and eventually started picking up freelance work. I'm a freelancer.
Excellent. So you've done journalism, and then you added what, photos to this?
Photojournalism.
Oh, photojournalism. Excellent.
Sort of like what we were doing today.
Wow.
She was filming us for the City Pages photo shoot.
One big wow for City Pages. Wow! Who's fabulous?
And you too.
So tell me,
So what kind of format do you like to work in?
is it black and white or is it color? Do you do
Well,
both?
today?
Yes.
Today I took color photos,
Oh,
and I
right.
do a lot of black and white too.
Oh,
Yeah,
excellent.
color is excellent medium for
Yellow hair.
and pool toys.
And pool toys. One big wow for the pool toys. Wow! 1, 2, 3. No violence.
I told you not to let her get near a pool
It's
toy.
strictly a family show.
That's
Well,
right.
this is very exciting. Now, you're at City Pages. Where do
I'm
you...
freelancer.
You're freelance. Oh, my
So I
goodness.
have
She
different
can
range.
range over anything. You could, yeah.
You can see how well she listens.
How can people get a hold of you if they want?
They just call me.
They call you? Wow!
So how would
Do
they
you
get
have
in
a
touch with
business
you?
number? Do you have a business
I
address?
do.
Okay.
Well, I'm working from my home right now.
Oh,
But I have
okay.
a dark room and do everything out of my home. But yeah, people can call me and I can do photos. I
That's
do.
wonderful. Do you feel like giving out the number, or should they contact the studio for the number?
Or they could call City Pages, or I'm in the book.
Excellent.
Actually. So,
Excellent.
yeah, I'm in the book.
Well, that's just fabulous.
So have you done any famous people or anything?
Oh, that's a good question.
How about Margot from Fargo?
Very famous. That's my most famous person today.
Yay! Then there was the other one. I can't remember her name either, but it doesn't matter. You know, she has a dark room in her house. She works a
I'm
lot
the
out of
pretty
her
one.
house. She's the pretty one.
I photographed Hillary Rodham Clinton once.
Fabulous.
Well, just sort of.
She's such an interesting person, too.
What was she like?
Well, it wasn't one-on-one
catty?
kind of thing. It was more like
okay.
the pool of journalists. They keep them back on the side, and she walks by, and you got to click, really
Is that
quickly.
difficult with other people there? How do you deal with all of that? Do you club them or just...
Well, that's not really my nature, so it's kind of hard for me.
And you're not the
sometimes.
tallest woman in the world.
No. But sometimes that's really my advantage because I just kind of
Oh, I
sort of
see.
sneak under and
Excellent.
here I am.
Well, that's just wonderful. So what do you find the best, the most fun? Oh, you be quiet over there. You just sit and look pretty. What's the most fun of what you do? What's the thing that keeps you going?
Well, shoots like today are really exciting for me because I know that my subjects are really enjoying being photographed.
We loved every snap, every shot.
We love to pose.
See, and that's great for me because not everybody is like that. And for me, it's really wonderful to work with people who are very creative and I'm able to give them a little idea and they just like run with it. Yeah. So that's
And what's
great.
the most difficult part of your job? It's gotta have to be.
Well, difficult. There are a lot of things about it that are difficult.
you know, when you're a freelancer, you're really sort of, you're not always sure what's going to happen from week to week, so that can be kind of tough sometimes.
The creativity, but it's the unknown.
Mm-hmm. So it's really the greatest, but it's also, it's kind of makes it tough sometimes. And then too, that you don't always know what kind of situation you'll be going into. And sometimes people aren't always that happy about having their photos taken, and that can be difficult. Like, oh, I've got a great story for you.
That's dish.
Well,
is it Hillary? No.
It's not about Hillary. I don't have any dish on
That's
Hillary,
okay.
I'm afraid. No, but I was doing a project for some nuns. And anyway, they're in this situation where they're needing to promote themselves because they aren't getting more women to join their community. So they're doing some public relation types of, you know, brochures, this type of thing. Anyway, different lifestyles. So the woman who's sort of like in charge of the community or that doing the PR for the community called me up, and she had another one of her sisters that was going to pose for some photographs for me. But in the photograph, she was supposed to be talking to make it look like, and they're going to use these photos in a brochure to make it look like, you know, just like she's talking to the audience in the brochure. But then I got there and she didn't want to do the photos, and she was just very humble, and I mean, I know it's hard to imagine.
Not like us at all.
Just very humble and very, so she was just really upset with the fact that I had my light set up, and I asked her if there was a stool that I could use. No!
No!
So that she could sit on the stool.
More people are enjoying the conference. It's like, oh my gosh.
Well, you know, it's so hard to be a bride of Christ. He's always out of town.
So that was really, to make good photos in a situation like that with an unwilling subject is difficult. It doesn't happen that often, though.
You know what I find helps? Pull your dress up. It makes them crack a smile every time.
You might want to try that the next time you do nuns. Well, I can't tell you how much I admire you because you're a pioneer woman. You're just going out there on your own. Who knows what's going to happen? You meet fabulous people like us, and yet you're willing to do it and show your creativity.
Now, there's a question for you. Do you find a lot of sexual bias in this business?
Well, that is a good question. It seems like a lot. When I look at who is out there shooting, there are a lot of men. But I get a lot of work too. So it's. I think sometimes, you know, a lot of it has to do with who you know too. I mean, a lot of it goes on referrals and things like that. So right. So.
Well, I can't tell you how much we appreciate this.
No problem.
Well, one more question. Anyone special in your life?
Maybe.
We'll drag it out of you.
I see that.
How many?
We're not going home until we're here.
Oh, only one.
Only one?
Only
That's
one.
sweet. That girl, that's good.
That's sweet. That's really sweet.
It is
That group
sweet.
thing is not all it's cracked up to be. Trust me, I know.
Not in the 90s. Not advisable.
Would you like to blow another
Well, when
big
they're 90,
bright
they're
green-
kind of slow.
When they're what?
In the 90s.
Don't say
they're
slow and look over at me, girlfriend. Let's
so
blow
natural.
Let's blow a drag queen kiss to
How
our
do you do
cable
it?
audience.
How do I do it? Like,
1, 2, 3.
oh, thank you.
Bye. You're just fabulous.
Oh, you're great.
Shoo, shoo, little bird, sing my song of love. Shoo, shoo, little bird.